This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Here's some great stories about the greatest, Muhammad Ali, next week in Schuylkill Haven. More information on this big event right now. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. My name is Ken Karen. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information. Here's today's stories from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. 2016 will long be remembered as a year when many beloved celebrities were lost. Among them, the man who could float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali died on June 3rd of last year. His name and his accomplishments live on as part of a special event that will kick off this weekend in Schuylkill Haven. Lisa Sugart has the details on First Saturday in Schuylkill Haven.
Well, it's a brand new year and a lot is happening at the Walk-In Arts Center in Schuylkill Haven. Here to tell us all about it is Lisa Robinson. She's the executive director of this center. You guys are really busy starting with this Saturday. I mean, you're busy all the time, but especially this Saturday because it's your monthly First Saturday celebration.
Yes, it is. First Saturday open house for January is January 7th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We have multiple things going on during our First Saturday open houses. First thing is our Artist of the Month. This month is Mike McCord. He's a studio artist. We also have our Artist Association, and that Artist of the Month is Jordan Fees. During the open house, we also have the opening of our Muhammad Ali exhibition in our main gallery from 1 to 5. We also have in our history gallery, we have Victorian era advertising. In our community gallery, we are featuring Tamaqua Area School District.
So this is a huge place because you have so many different things happening at one time. These are very popular. You want everybody from all over to come out and take advantage of the wonderful activities and art that is happening right here in our area.
Absolutely. All the artists are there. The studios are open. The exhibitions are open. The galleries are all open. Everything is free to the public. We encourage everyone to come, learn about art, purchase art. There might be something there that you can purchase for a birthday, an anniversary, or a late Christmas gift. You never know. There's always something for everyone. It's something that you cannot find in your local big box stores. It's original artwork, and it's something that will be cherished for years to come.
So there's new studio artists that are there as well, and people can inquire about the many classes that you offer too.
Absolutely. The new artists that we have at the Art Center, we have Phyllis Gallagher, Haley Stokes, Kim Fritzsches, and Peter Chadzikowski, and Jonathan Perobi. They're some of our new studio artists. And we also have multiple classes. We always have classes going. You can check them out on our website, www.walkinartcenter.org. You can also check us out on Facebook. You can register right online, or on Facebook, you can click on the link and it'll take you right to our website to register for the classes. We have ongoing classes for every month, and they're offered for adults and for children.
Wow, a lot happening all the time at the Walk-In Arts Center in Schuylkill Haven. And again, it's the First Saturday open house taking place this Saturday from 1 to 5. Also, that Muhammad Ali exhibit kicks off as well. Lisa is going to be back to give us even more on that because there is a special tribute planned. The date on that is January 12th, right? We'll just give them a heads up on that.
Yes, January 12th. It's a Thursday evening from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We would like everyone to register online for the event because it's going to be a quite popular event and we can only fit so many people in. It is free. Donations are always accepted, but we encourage people to register ahead of time.
All right. Well, Lisa will be back with much more about the wonderful tribute to Muhammad Ali. Thank you so much for being here. Happy New Year, and I hope this is your best year yet.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Lisa. While First Saturdays are popular in Schuylkill Haven, it was the First Fridays that were a tremendous success in downtown Hazleton. Krista Schneider, the executive director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, stopped by our studios recently to talk about the monthly celebrations in the downtown. We asked her if they will continue in 2017.
Yes, absolutely. We had a really good time putting together the events, working with the merchants and all the organizations downtown to try to bring some new things to the area, and they were pretty successful. A lot of our wine and chocolate walks, beer and brats walk, the Wassail Fest, those events, the car shows, the historic tours, you name it. I mean, they were people really seemed to enjoy them. So we're taking January off. No First Friday, of course, in January. to plan for 2017. So anybody who's interested in getting involved in the First Fridays, either as a volunteer or as a business, could contact me or come to our planning meeting, which is going to be January 5th at 5:30 at the Chamber.
Again, there will be no First Friday this month, but they will resume in February just in time for Valentine's Day. And if you would like to get involved with First Friday, you can attend the meeting on Thursday at 5:30 at the offices of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce on Broad Street in downtown Hazleton. Well, Luzerne and Lackawanna counties merged their public transit systems. Discussion for a merger have once again resurfaced in the hopes of saving money. While there are no definite plans at this point, a task force with representatives from both counties, the City of Hazleton, and 3 transportation agencies are planning to meet to discuss the idea. A previous attempt to consolidate in 2015 did not work. Hazleton police are looking for witnesses to an assault that happened early yesterday morning. Police responded to the area of 3rd and Alter Streets for a report of a fight in progress. They found one man with facial injuries and a second with a laceration to his facial area and both arms. Both men were taken to the hospital for treatment. Anyone who may have witnessed the incident or may have information relating to it are asked to contact Hazleton Police at 570-459-4940. Well, do you have the winning Cash 5 lottery tickets sold recently in Ashland? One winning ticket worth $225,000 was sold at Boyer's Food Market on Center Street. The lucky person matched all 5 numbers in Thursday's Cash 5 drawing. The numbers are 9, 16, 28, 34, and 35. Boyer's in Ashland will receive $500 for selling the winning ticket. The winner has 1 year from the drawing date to claim his or her prize. The Laurel Mall, with the exception of Boscov's, will open at 3 p.m. this Thursday. The reason for the delayed opening is to allow for an electrical upgrade. Mall Business Development Manager Rocco Aruzzo says PPL will begin work Thursday at 8 a.m. and work will last until at least 2 p.m. Normal access for mall employees will be available at 2:15 p.m. All entrance doors for customers will open at 2:45 p.m. and the mall will open for business at 3 p.m. on Thursday. Boscov's is not affected by the upgrade and will remain open. Aruzzo says the mall apologizes for any inconvenience. Our outdoor adventure segments will continue next on SSPTV News. Find out more great information from the Standard Speaker's outdoor reporter, Kent Jackson. And in sports, we'll talk with Sarah Jane Sands Ferguson, also known as Salty. She played professional baseball back in the 1950s and has some great stories to share.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
SSPTV has told you about the many successes of Brandon's Forever Home in Hazleton. The organization is dedicating to helping children in foster care find their forever home. BFH is looking for organizations that will help spread their message, and they will bring that message to civic organizations, businesses, churches, and colleges. Given the opportunity to share why BFH was created, why it is important, and encourage others to help this very vulnerable population. To find out more, contact Brandon's Forever Home at 570-497-4849 or 570-926-5117. Time now for our weekly trip outdoors with Kent Jackson.
Most of us have gone for a walk somewhere, but a couple from Cunningham walked from Georgia to Maine. Zachary Lindgren and Angela Brown started their trip last year on February 16th. They finished on August 15th. They hiked the Appalachian Trail, which stretches approximately 2,190 miles and goes through 14 states. Along the way, they dealt with snow and rain, climbed mountains, and slogged through mud up to their knees. They saw moose, bears, birds, and wild ponies. They got in great shape Their waistline dropped, but their shoe sizes grew. They learned campcraft, such as how to hang their food in a tree and away from bears, how to pick up a level place to pitch a tent, and how to inflate an air mattress with a garbage bag. The trip simplified their lives. They lived from the things that they carried, and now that they were back home, they told me they could do without some of this stuff in their apartment. For food, they dehydrated meals in advance and mailed packages to themselves at post offices along the trail. The trail passes through or near towns, so they had chances to stop at a motel or a lodge for a day or two, to do laundry, eat at restaurants, or visit a doctor. Zachary and Angela also met helpful people, from other hikers who passed the time with them and passed along advice, to Good Samaritans who cooked meals along the trail, offered rides, and took them into their homes. They grew closer together, which is my favorite part of the story. Angela and Zachary, who met while they were students at Bloomsburg University and have been together for 6 years, became engaged on the trail. Their wedding is scheduled for March.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
It looks like the rain will move out of our area for Wednesday, and this weekend is looking sunny but cold. Here's a local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, rain is likely, otherwise cloudy with a low of 35 degrees. New precipitation amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch possible. Wednesday, we do have a 20% chance of rain showers after 11 a.m., mixing with some snow after 5 p.m., but partly sunny with a high near 39. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low of 18 degrees. Thursday, we have a chance of snow showers after 1 p.m., but partly sunny with a high near 24, 30% chance for those snow showers. Thursday night up to a 40% chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy, low of 16. Friday is partly sunny, high in the lower 20s. Friday night mostly cloudy with a low of 13 degrees. Saturday is mostly sunny with a high of 22, and then at night partly cloudy, low of 13 degrees.
I'm very pleased to welcome to our studios today Shara Davis. She is originally from Florida, but now lives in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, and she is the author of a brand new biography entitled Disguised Blessings. First of all, thank you so much for being here in our studios today. What led to you wanting to write this book?
I wrote Disguised Blessings because I wanted to reach out to men and women who really feel like they're isolated or alone in any form of abuse or are suffering from trauma. I use many different tips, steps, and they're proven. They're helping thousands of people around our local community, and I feel it's very important to tell people who were abused or have any emotional trauma that you're not alone. There are other people who suffer from the same circumstances, that your predators are your perpetrator, you're a victim, and you are not to blame. And I think that is very important because we live so many years feeling like we're the ones to blame.
I know you said this book is perfect for someone who had to deal with, a suicide, sexual abuse, addiction, and you told me that you're living with addiction as well, which I was very surprised to hear because you're a personal trainer.
Yes. Now, I am a recovering addict. I have never done hard street drugs. I've never been an alcoholic per se. However, I have a very addictive personality. Thank God I've never touched heroin, hard street drugs, because I know there was a little angel on my shoulder protecting me from becoming an addict, a hard addict of any form of drugs or alcohol. Food is my go-to. That is my addiction. I would go from 250 pounds to 100 pounds, and my passion became into kinesiology to help people understand why you're overeating. And addiction to food is a legitimate disease, and we need help. We need help to get us to a place where we're able to stabilize our thoughts and our emotions, and we're not compulsive eating. Sugar is my biggest addiction. Right now is the hardest time through the holidays, but.
Well, this is perfect timing. The new year, fresh starts, many people, trying to, get their life back on track. So what tips do you think are in your book that would guide people right now for the start of the new year?
Well, we don't have time to go through all of the tips. However, one very important tip is recovery begins with you. Your mindset creates your reality. You must want to change your behaviors, whether it's addiction to drugs, alcohol, food. Your recovery starts with you and how you view yourself. You.
Very good point, and I know we all have, and I like the sugar too. I mean, it's a tough thing. We all have our little things we have to deal with. If someone would like to read this book, where do they find it?
Amazon.com right now is carrying the book in paperback and also the Kindle edition.
Alrighty. So what would you want to say to anyone who maybe is feeling like you used to feel before you took control?
You are not alone. This is not an isolated situation. There are thousands, millions of people who suffer from sexual abuse, neglect, abandonment. You're not alone. There are others just like you. I myself am recovering from all of that, and you can do it. You can. There are resources to help you. You need to find them.
Very well said. And in case you missed it, Shara also was a guest recently on the Sam Lassand Show. You can go to our website, SSPTV.com, to see her full interview with Sam telling her full story. And again, if you'd like to get a copy of her book, perfect timing right now with the new year. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Having me. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, and I wish you the best of luck with your book.
Thank you
Oh,
very much.
and one part that I did fail to tell, you are donating proceeds from this book as well. I failed to mention that, so you want to tell everybody who you're doing that to?
Every book that sells, I've decided to take at least 10% of the sales and put them into addiction treatments all over our local community, or suicide prevention, and we have a local shelter in Bloomsburg, our community. All of those, they'll be distributed amongst those evenly.
Well, that's very commendable. Congratulations on the
you.
book. Good luck with everything. And if you want to be inspired by this book, please get a hold of it on Amazon.com. We hope that it'll make a difference in your life.
Thank you once again, Lisa. Here's the green screen on SSP TV News. Your midday winning lottery numbers: pick 2, 2, 4, pick 3, everyone's favorite roadway 309, pick 4, 2722, and pick 5, 39135. Up next, we meet a woman who played for the Rockford Peaches in the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
2017 has been cool so far. I'm a little bummed about the Rose Bowl, but honestly, so far so good. However, today I want to take a trip back in time. Let's go to 1953. That was the year a 17-year-old from Orangeville started her professional baseball career. Step out of your car at the Brainerd Church in Sugarloaf and you'll feel like you stepped out of a time machine. Here the past comes to life. It breathes with the stories people tell about the structure. Every year there's a festival to help raise money to keep the church and the school building behind it in great condition. You could just imagine some kids playing outside of the schoolhouse. Maybe there's some boys tossing around a baseball, and maybe there's a little girl who wants to join in the fun off to the side. Sarah Jane Sands Ferguson, also known as Salty, started playing professional baseball in 1953 for the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. Not one to stand off to the side, she was playing baseball long before that.
Before that, the boys in town, I was a tomboy and the Batgirl for our men's baseball team for years, from the time I was maybe 6 till I went away to play ball.
She went away to play for the Rockford Peaches.
But the only 2 teams that were in the league the whole time it existed, all 12 years, was the Rockford Peaches and the Blue Sox, the South Bend Blue Sox. They were the only 2 teams. Otherwise, the teams kept moving around and changing locations.
The Rockford Peaches name should sound familiar. They were the team predominantly featured in the popular movie A League of Their Own. There were some great nicknames in that movie like Betty Spaghetti Horn and Madonna's character, All the Way May Mortabito. I forget how Madonna's character got her nickname. You'll have to watch the movie, but I do know how Sarah got her nickname, Salty.
My father hung it on me when I was just little. Yeah. He knew a man by the name of Old Salty Hazard. And he was eccentric. That's the only thing I could find from my dad. And he, in the summertime, he wore winter clothes. In the wintertime, he wore summer clothes. And when I was just 3 or 4, I went upstairs, couldn't get myself dressed, came down, was dressed the opposite of what I should have been for the type of day. And my dad said to my mother, "She's just like Old Salty Hazard." So I've had this nickname for over 75 years.
The players from the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League are still in demand. They make many stops at minor league and Major League Baseball stadiums to be honored and to throw out the first pitch.
We were at the Mets one time, and the girl who's my teammate, she could take a baseball in one hand. She could stand, two catchers would stand side by side. She could throw that ball, and one of the balls went to that catcher, and one of them went to that. Somebody said, oh, she can't do that. Well, I see her do it lots of times. In fact, it was even on TV. I think Rosie O'Donnell had them do that on her show one time.
From TV to stadiums and to a tiny church in the Sugarloaf Valley, Salty is always willing to speak about her time playing professional baseball.
And I love it. I love doing it, so especially to get young girls to, you know, go for their dreams. That's right.
Welcome back to 2017. Now, if you want to learn more about the Brainerd Church, go to facebook.com/Brainerd Church ASSN. For more information on the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League, check out aagpbl.org. Tomorrow, we're going to dive deep into local winter sports. We'll have highlights and reaction from the Shenandoah Valley at Marion boys basketball game, and the Standard Speaker's Dave Seaman will be here to react to that and the 2017 Rose Bowl game. Right now, though, it's time for the Social Report on SSPTV News.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, the Walk-In Art Center located in Schuylkill Haven will be holding a Muhammad Ali tribute exhibit opening January 12th. The show date will be Thursday, January 19th from 6 to 8 p.m. Admission is free, but donations are welcome, and light refreshments will be served. For more information, please call 570-732-3728. And finally, the Survivors After Suicide Support Group meets the second and fourth Tuesday of each month from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at Catholic Social Services, 214 West Walnut Street in Hazleton. This is a no-fee open grief group that welcomes survivors at any stage of the grieving process. For more information, just call 570-455-1521. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Cletus R. Bauer of Hobby. Funeral is Thursday at 11 a.m. at the Heller Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Frank Abramchek of West Hazleton. Funeral is Thursday at 9:30 a.m. from the John J. Pustai Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Veronica J. Puhawk of Hazleton. Memorial Mass is Thursday at 11 a.m. in the Sacred Heart Roman Catholic Church. Friends may call Thursday from 10 to 11 a.m. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. Patricia C. Drauschik of Freeland. Service is Friday at 9:30 a.m. from the Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Parish at St. Anne's Church. Friends may call Friday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. The McNulty Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Bernice S. Zelanek of Hazel Township. Arrangements will be announced by the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And Rosemary E. Drob of McAdoo. Private services will be held at the convenience of the family and under the direction of the Damiano Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Anthony Moyer of Hazel Township. Anthony, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
There are some great interviews on tonight's show. If you missed any of them, go to ssptv.com and check them out. Our news is archived there, and our Facebook page, SSPTV News.